We wrapped up the Republican National Convention this week with a fireworks show and speech by President Trump. In a stark contrast to Joe Biden, Donald Trump participated in the convention every night, speaking to the American people. President Trump made clear that he supports law and order in our communities. He's working to protect the integrity of our votes, and he wants to reopen the economy and help Americans rebuild their lives. Joe Biden and his fellow Democrat leaders want to completely shut down the economy. His words, not mine. Mandate masks and raise taxes while preventing us from working. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Joe Biden is not the Democrat candidate. He's the DC establishment candidate. Real American Democrats, those who chose the party based on policy, have had their party hijacked. There is no real Democrat on the ticket. Joe Biden is senile and cannot function at an average capacity, let alone run the country. He's a prop. So who are Biden's handlers? Well, there's a few, but let's talk about one. Tom Perez is the chair of the DNC. He's an attorney who served in the Obama administration as the Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights. In 2010, Perez led an investigation into excessive use of force by the Seattle Police Department. At the direction of Perez, Seattle was required to restructure their police department to minimize their use of force. Perez neutered Seattle's police department. He wants to do the same thing across the country. Look at Seattle today. It's chaos, and their black female police chief recently resigned because she was prevented from doing her job. This isn't about race. Perez also investigated Sheriff Joe Arpaio in Maricopa County, Arizona. For the first time in our nation's history, the federal government sued a local law enforcement agency claiming discriminatory practices and attempting to dictate local operating procedures within the sheriff's office. Make no mistake, Perez, the DNC chair, is anti-law enforcement. He aggressively attacks police departments and tries to remove the police's ability to protect its citizens. Look at what he did in Seattle. Perez and the DNC are ardently anti-law enforcement. Do you want your community to turn into Seattle? The DNC is pushing aggressively to dismantle the law enforcement across our country. Why do you think the DNC convention avoided talking about all the terrible things happening across the country? They never addressed it. Why? It's what they want. It's about power. If Americans don't have law enforcement protecting their rights, it strips power from the people. This is what I mean when I say Joe Biden is not a Democratic candidate. Real American Democrats do not want the dismantling of their communities. They don't agree with this. We must recognize this for what it is. It's about power. If these leaders can control the votes, dismantle the police, shut down our economy, what's left of our country? The DNC leaders are stripping America of its value and selling it to foreigners to pocket the profit. What do they get out of it? Power. When Donald Trump won the presidency in 2016, he lanced a boil that had grown over our government and infected our politics. We're now seeing that disgusting infection heal itself. It's ugly. All the disease that had rooted in Washington is being exposed, but it's healing. America will come back from this stronger than before, healthier than before, whole. Democrats will get their party back. We'll again be able to debate policy, but not until we've reestablished that the power of the United States government lies with the American people, not a few select political elites who want to manipulate the country for selfish gain. We must fight our way to the other side of this, but that's what Americans do best. We're fighters. We fought to establish the world's freest country. We fought to free other countries, and we fought to defend freedom across the world. Tyranny and socialism have no place in this country. So, we fight. I'd love to hear your thoughts on current events. If you have questions you'd like me to ask the panel, please send your comments and questions to weeklybriefing@oann.com. Remember to watch Weekly Briefing every Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for watching.